If you're feeding rice bran to your horse as a fat source, here's a few things you should know first.
I recently published a video talking about fat sources, and I want to talk about a fat source that I don't like. I talked about a fat source that I do like. Now I want to talk about a fat source that I don't like. Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca. I've been doing integrative medicine on horses and humans for over 22 years. So when most people want to add fat to their horse's diet for weight gain or shiny coat or just to balance out what they're doing, then they will go to stabilized rice bran. So I want to talk today a little bit about some of the problems with stabilized rice bran. So rice bran has to be heat stabilized in order to not go rancid. But the problem is, as soon as you heat stabilize it, then it becomes a processed food. And of course, processed products affect the value of the nutrition that you get from them, and they lose key nutrients that they would have if they were in their natural context. The other problem with rice bran, so it's the outer hull of the rice, and that outer hull can accumulate contaminants like lead, arsenic, and cadmium. And I don't know of anybody who does any testing to make sure that the heat stabilized rice bran that we're feeding doesn't have those components in it. It may not be that one dose or even a month dose of it, but over time those can build up in the system. The third thing is, like other feed products, rice bran can be susceptible to mold, and so you can have mycotoxins building up. This can have really bad impacts on gut health and the immune system, and so you would really want to make sure that the rice bran was handled and stored properly to prevent that. The fourth thing is rice bran is high in phosphorus, so a lot of times you'll see rice bran products have calcium added to them because they can create an imbalance in that calcium to phosphorus ratio. It also can contain phytic acid, and so those two components there can actually interfere with both the mineral balance and absorption. So why I can't say that rice bran is like inherently bad, it's not my go-to for adding fat to my horse's diet for the reasons that I listed above, and I actually have a better source that I prefer. I talk about other sources of fat that are or are not good for your horse in my recent blog, so check that out on the Hale and Hardy Horses website.